Welcome, boys and girls, antelope and zebras, all the wild things, man. You already know wild things. You're amazing. Stay wild, wild things, or also become, I'm not saying become domesticated, but feel free to come inside people's houses, eat all their food, sleep on their couches, because let me tell you, wild things. Inside is better than outside, depending on your area. So yeah, take advantage of these humans, wild things. Do your thing, wild things. Oh, fuck, the humans are still here? Oh, shit. Okay, anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of One Shot with Kyra. Once again, I'm your hostess with the mostest, the barkeep that keeps giving and giving and giving till he can't give up himself no more. Kyra. Hey, you guys. So I had a conversation yesterday, a conversation that I wish I could have recorded like old times, but I couldn't due to certain, living arrangements and situations and, people, yada, 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 fucking nosy busybodies, it's a New York thing. But here's the situation, you guys. I just decided to fucking cut to the beams and turn that conversation into a one-shot. Here's the topic, you guys. Child soldiers. So during the conversation I had yesterday, we somehow got on the topic of child soldiers. Apparently there was this movement that happened way back in the day. Don't get me started on dates. I think it might have been around the civil rights era. Whatever that was. Was it the 60s? Was it the 50s? I feel like it was the 50s. You're gonna have to do your own research, sorry. But I forget the name of the movement exactly. Once again, you gotta look this shit up
Children's
for yourself.
Brigade! I am old! It was the Children's Brigade!
In this one particular movement, it seems like all the adults, something happened to them. Maybe their hands were shackled. I don't know what was going on. But something happened with all the adults and they couldn't, protest or whatever they were trying to do. So the kids had to leave, the protest or whatever. And I guess a bunch of kids got in the streets and they started doing their thing. Yada, yada, yada. That's all I remember from the conversation. Wish I could have recorded it, but oh well. That being said, you guys know that I'm still a card-carrying member of the kitty table. I got banished to the kitty table. To this day, I still sit at the kitty table. I'm comfortable. The kids are comfortable. Some of the parents are jealous. I understand. You dedicate your whole life to this parent thing, and here I come, this Yahoo, don't even have any kids, and I'm just better at it than you. I get it. I understand why you're angry. It's okay, bro. Don't worry. In life, sometimes that is just how the black and white cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, life is a divine comedium. You know what I'm saying? If there is a God or gods or whatever, plural, however you want to do that shit, they're probably a comedian, because it's kind of funny when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? You dedicate your whole life to this one thing, and this motherfucker comes around, doesn't even give a fuck. Somehow he's still way better, 10 times better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's why life's a comedy, man. And it also works for me. It goes for everyone. Nobody's getting out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That being said, you guys, as a card-carrying member of the kitty table, I'm always happy for the kids when the kids are doing cool stuff. So, my first instinct will always be, oh yeah, the kids are fucking it up. Awesome. That's great, man. Hope those kids fuck that shit up wherever and ever, or, whatever. Yada, yada, yada. Even as a kid, going back, I would be pro whatever this kid movement was, because as a kid, I was always independent, doing my own thing. And as a kid, I would have been gung-ho gun on this shit. You know, I would have been like, what? We're taking over? We're taking over? Oh, hell yes. Sign me up, man. Sign me up. But then you get older, you live your life, you have experiences, you gain those experience points, and wisdom decides to set in. So while the younger me would have been gung-ho gun about that situation, the older me is like, you know something, man? Maybe you should leave the kids out of your wars, out of your protests, out of your fights in general. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. If you don't know what I'm saying, keep listening. Here's the thing, you guys. While that sounds badass on paper, you know, oh man, this motley group of kids, oh, the fucking youth, oh, they're coming up, you know, like fucking Power Rangers style. Oh my god, these teenagers with attitude, but not even teenagers, man. Like, even fucking younger, like, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking babies, you know what I'm saying? As cool as that shit sounds, we all want to be Chibi Goku. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be Chibi Goku, Chibi Krillin, you know. But like, realistically, man, I just don't think it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? I know the young me right now is like, what are you doing, man? Come on, man. Let me fight. The young me was a lot like Kino. You remember Kino from Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze? He was always gung-ho gun. He was like, yeah, man, let me get in there. I got it. I can do it. And it's like, Kino, bro, I know you're cool, man. I know you got it. However, the older me is more like a Master Splinter, and he's like, Kino, think about it. Is this really your fight? Is it? You know, you guys, with wars and battles comes a lot of trauma and PTSD, and not even talking about the mental stuff. Physically, you can get fucked up too, you know, you can lose an eyeball. Where's my eye? You know what I'm saying? It's eye for an eye. Some people lose eyeballs, some people lose legs, kneecaps, get fucking fingers. It gets kind of messy, you guys. So, like, if you're a fucking child in a child war, you know, fighting wars, you got your whole life ahead of you. Oh no, I fucking blew out my knee already already in the 5th grade, you blew your knee out. Now you're not gonna get that fucking scholarship. You know, you can't go to college on that scholarship now, and let's face it, you don't have the money to fucking pay for that shit out of pocket. You're gonna have to take out a loan, if they let you take out a loan, because you're gonna need co-signers for that shit. They just don't give loans to anyone, and now you're fucking neck deep in debt. You're never gonna get out of this shit, and your life is fucked. Aw, damn, all because you decided to fight that child war in the 5th grade. Oh, you see how they fucked you? But some of you kids are thinking, hey man, it's cool, I don't even want to play sports. Some of you kids might have been like me back when I was a kid, thinking, hey man, fuck the sports, because let's be real, I'm in the 5th grade, they're not paying me any money, so why should I play for their team? They're not even gonna pay me. Where's the money, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, I refused to play sports because they're not gonna pay me. I gotta pay them. What the fuck is that about? I'm a fucking professional. I'm on a team. We got uniforms. We have a name. There's coaches. We got motherfuckers in the stands. And you're telling me I'm not gonna make any money? I gotta pay you guys? Fuck you. That doesn't make any sense. So there might be some kids out there that are on that same wavelength that are like, it's cool, bro. I'm not even playing sports. That's some bullshit. Alright, man, I hear you. But also, think about this. You fucking engage in your child war. Maybe you get apprehended by the police. maybe you don't. Either way, you're fighting your war, you're thinking everything's cool. Meanwhile, there's ninjas in the background, there's fucking Dr. Jettos in the background with their spy technology, with their nanobots and other spy machines. There's actual spies, man, getting all your information. Now they know who you are, and they're keeping tabs on you. From the 5th grade all the way up to high school, all the way up to your fucking adult lives, and they fucking just follow you around all the time. Just being fucking annoying. Yeah. Now you gotta deal with that bullshit. You try to do anything else in your life, oh, no, can't do that because you fucking fought in your child war. Oh, now we think you're dangerous and a fucking menace to society. They're gonna try to take you down, man. I'm just saying, there's multiple fucking casualties to all of this shit. They're gonna fuck you physically, they might try to fuck you mentally, or they just might spine you for the rest of your life and sabotage every move you try to make. Who knows? Gotta keep it in perspective, you guys. So yeah, kids, those are just some things to think about before you decide to raise your gun up against whatever the fuck you're fighting for. I don't even know whatever the situation is. Maybe it's noble, maybe it's not noble, but think about it before you give your life away. Because realistically speaking, most of these fucking wars are started by adults in the first place. People in power, people making the moves, people with the money or whatever. So it's like maybe the adults should fucking be adults and fight their own wars and stop trying to hide behind their kids. That's kind of some punk shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you gotta fucking hide behind your kids, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Or Braham, or Brah, whatever. Fight your own battles, dude. Don't hide behind your kids. Like, I'm a coward, but fuck, even I wouldn't hide behind a kid. Jesus Christ, come on, man. I'd run away. Hell yeah, I'd run. But I don't think I would put a kid in front of the line of fire. Jesus, come on, you guys. What happened? What happened to your morals here? What's going on? The only possible way I think it would be cool or acceptable if fucking kids started fighting wars would be if it was a situation where you clearly had no other alternative. Like, every other alternative had been like fucking taken away, and now you got no choice but to rely on these fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, maybe fucking another nation came and invaded your nation and like they put all the adults in chains and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just like locked all the adults away somewhere in some fucking internment camp. I don't know if I'm saying that word. Internment camp? You know what I'm saying? Some sort of camp where adults go to when they're POWs and they really got no choice. They're all just like fucking shackled up. Nobody can go anywhere. All the adults are taken hostage. And like there's only women and kids left because that's like the first rule of war. Men gotta die, women and children, alright, fuck them. Whatever, just keep them around, use them for some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I could see, alright, if it's a situation like that, everybody, all the adults are captured, only the kids are left, and the kids are like, fuck this shit, you know what I'm saying? They killed my father, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, then I can see that being an acceptable situation for kids fighting wars, but like, a lot of these adults are on some fucking bullshit, man. Like, if it's a situation where it's like, oh, I can't say this word because if I say this word, I'll lose my job. That's weak, bitch. Get fired. Come on, man. What are you doing? Or, if it's a situation like, oh, I like what this guy is saying on his Instagram account, but I can't like it, subscribe to his channel, or leave any comments in the comment section, cause, everyone will think I'm not popular anymore and I will lose friends. You bitch. Come on, man. You pussy. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, like, if it's a situation like that, where it's just some social stigma and like the adults don't want to fight anymore because they're afraid of losing their job or their respect or some other bullshit. Dude, fuck that. You know, let the adults fight their wars. Children, you should go out and play and whatever the fuck you want to do. Fuck it up, you know, until you're 18, because once you're 18, it's fucking over. Or maybe, you know, there's also another acceptable theory, like maybe we're in a situation where it's like, oh, the adults, they've gone crazy or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the adults, they're just irrational. They're not thinking straight. They're making a lot of dick moves for no reason. You know what I'm saying? They're just making a lot of illogical moves, and only the kids are like seeing things clearly. And it's like, oh shit, are the kids fighting the adults? Is that happening? I don't know. I can see that as a possibility. That's also maybe another acceptable form of, you know, child soldierage. But if it's a situation where it's like kids versus adults, then, you know, that's gonna be a very complex situation. You know, the kids have the fucking culture, the kids have the energy and all that shit, but the adults have the money and the experience. So it becomes one of those situations. Was it the 50s or the 60s where they had the fucking don't trust anyone over 30 movement? Remember that shit, you guys? I think that was the 70s. Remember, you guys, from the fucking 70s, I think? Don't trust anyone over 30. How did that shit turn out? I'm just saying. But it's also true that generations have different wavelengths and vibrations. So, you know, like, if you are fucking 30 and over, your wavelength or vibration could very well be different from, like, someone under 30. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all fucking relative. You know, like, it happens. You know, it happens. It's one of those things in life. You start out on one wavelength, you get older and your wavelength changes to another frequency, man. You know, it just fucking happens. Even me, man, I'm like fucking multi-frequency, but it's just like, as I've already explained, I used to be Kino as fuck. Now I'm more like Splinter. It's cause of the fucking changes, man. The changes! So in the end, I guess none of this shit really matters, because shit is always gonna change and change and change. No matter what. If you fight the war, shit's gonna change. You don't fight the war, shit's gonna change. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is you don't fuck up your shit in the process. So if you fight the war, cool, fight the war. If you don't fight the war, cool, don't fight the war. Whatever you do, just make sure your shit don't get fucked up. You know, relatively speaking, your shit is gonna get fucked up most likely no matter what, regardless. I don't think anyone makes it through this shit without getting their shit fucked up. I mean, maybe some people do. I guess they have like strong connections, or maybe they just have a lot of money, or maybe they're just really fucking hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know. Whatever your thing is, fucking do it, I guess. Anyway, you guys, I hope your whistle has been wet. I hope you got your fucking, you know, yada yada yadas out of this yada yada yada. I'm supposed to be on a day off today. Fuck it, I decided to get a little tipsy anyway. Decided to get you guys a little tipsy anyway. And I'm way over my time. Jesus Christ, 18 fucking minutes. Anyway, the bar's closed. You gotta get the fuck out of here. You don't have to go home. You do gotta get out of here. Guys, orphan kids, I wish you guys would come over, man. You know, I'm talking about all the people that have been orphans. You know I invite you over. Like, remember back in the old days, I used to invite you all over to my house or whatever, and I was like, you know, whatever, come on over. I know you got nowhere else to go. Feel free to blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys, changes. You know, my house isn't as big as it used to be. So as much as I want you guys to come over, it's just not big enough for you and me. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucking life. Yeah, so, you know, I hope you're fucking come on, the subways are free, Alright. Anyway, yeah. See you later. P.S. you guys. P.S. Earlier I was trying to think of a good story to equate to you guys about, you're gonna be fucked either way because life just seems to be a divine comedy. Here we go, you guys. Here's that story that I was trying to say, but I forgot because I'm old, man. It happens, not a big deal. But I remember now, so I'm gonna fucking tell you. So, dude, you guys, when I was a kid, man, I think I had this plan. Fuck it, I was ready, dude. I was fucking ready. Dude, I was so fucking ready. Guys, I could have left the house in 96, and if it wasn't for child labor laws, if I could have got a fair deal, man, you know what I'm saying? If I could have just fucking got a job, bro, I would have been a millionaire, but fuck. Anyway, this is not my fault. It's just this is a game that we live in. It's alright. It's not a big deal. Anyway, you guys, when I was in the 5th grade, I had my shit on lock. I was just like, yo, I see this Parent Trap for what it is, No offense to parents, but fuck, it's a trap. And I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna get caught in the Parent Trap. And so I made up a strategy. I made up fucking bam, don't do this, don't do that, don't get anyone pregnant, don't have any babies, yada yada yada. You'll be cool, man. Everything will work out. You guys, this is why this shit is fucking hilarious. My entire life, I made all my moves to be anti-fucking relationship so I wouldn't have to deal with the relationship drama that set so many people back and behind in life, man. But guess what, man? Life was like, haha, motherfucker. Oh, you played the game well, but we're gonna fuck you anyway. So even though, you guys, even though I never had any babies, and any babies that I did have, I always adopted, and even though I was never in any serious relationships or anything, so I could avoid all that messy relationship trauma, never got married or any of that shit. Even though I played the game perfect, like a fucking Cell. I'm fucking talking about Super Perfect Cell, you guys. You remember Super Perfect Cell? That's how tight my shit was. Good God. Even though my shit was Super Perfect Cell level, life was like the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that Kamehameha me anyway. Wow, how does that happen? Somehow, even though I don't have any fucking kids, I still got baby mama drama. How the fuck did that work out? I have no kids, but I got the baby mama drama? What happened, you guys? What happened, man? What's going on, man? How did I get hit with the baby mama drama? One arm, Super Saiyan 2, Kamehameha wave, you guys. If I have to get fucking philosophical about the situation, maybe, I am like a fucking, I'm just a fucking android man striving to achieve perfection. I was in my fucking larva form. I did that shit, graduated. Fucking semi-perfect form. Did that shit, got buff, graduated, became perfect. Fuck. Got almost blasted, but I came back.
Almost. They shot me, man. They shot me.
And I became super perfect. And then it's like, I guess the system, whoever they are, the powers that be, I'm not talking about the government, you guys. There's multiple types of systems. Jeez. So whatever fucking system or systems, maybe the systems were like, we don't want you to be fucking perfect, so we're gonna fucking take you out because you being perfect is like a fucking threat to our survival somehow. Even though I was just gonna fly off into space anyway, and not give a fuck about you motherfuckers. Jeez. But the systems were like, nah, bitch, you're fucking perfect. Not only are you perfect, you're super perfect. We can't have any super perfect motherfuckers running around making us look bad, because we're the Z Fighters. And you just get Kamehameha. Wow. So maybe that's one possibility, you guys. You're super perfect, but you got a lot of fucking Z Fighters hating in the background, a lot of Yamcha ass motherfuckers, a lot of fucking Vegeta ass, Goku ass, Tien, Chaozu ass, Yajirobe fucking Bulma ass motherfuckers that are just like, oh man, look at this guy, he's like the king of martial arts over here. One man, dude, one guy. How can all this guy have so much power? We gotta all gang up on him, I guess. What kind of fucking bullshit? When was the last time you went to a martial arts tournament and it was like one guy versus the entire Come on, dude. Come on. Should have been 1 versus 1. No, Goku couldn't do it, so everybody else had to fucking jump this guy. Really, you guys? Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. And I'm gonna end it here, you guys, because this is supposed to be a one-shot episode, but it's already seems to be metamorphing into a Temple Della Dragon episode, and I'm not trying to get my 2 houses, I'm not trying to have a fusion dance, you guys. This is supposed to be a one-shot, not a Temple of the Dragon, and it's becoming a Temple of the Dragon, so I'm just gonna quit now while I'm ahead. But seriously, come on, you guys. The whole fucking karate school versus one dude. Come on, man. Let this guy be perfect. Just let him be perfect. He's just gonna leave. He's no harm. He's gonna go into space. He's gonna have space adventures, space chicks. It's gonna be awesome, you guys. You guys could probably even tune in from Earth, wherever the fuck you're from. You got satellites. Don't be a hater. Bro, don't even get me started on these motherfuckers from the Mirai. Dude! Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Don't hold me back. Hold on a second. I'll tell you when I had enough. I'm not fucking drunk. You're fucking drunk. Get the fuck out of here. This is my bar. Hold on, you guys. Wait a second. They're dragging me away. But I gotta say this shit. Wait a second. Listen, you guys. In one fucking reality, in one timeline. Oh my god. You guys. These motherfuckers came back from the future just to start hating. Yo, what the fuck is this bullshit? Oh my god, I can understand. You live in the same state, okay, you're hating. You live in the same neighborhood, okay, you're hating. The same country, okay, you're hating. Fucking the same planet, the same Western Hemisphere, okay, you're hating. Fuck! These guys came from the fucking future, an alternate parallel universe timeline, just to fucking hate. Come on, man! What is going on? PS, but it gets worse, you guys. Not only did they come back from the future just to start hating on this guy, but they came back from the future, found his alternate timeline self as a baby, and fucking shot him in his crib as a fucking baby. That's like if you go back in time to try to stop Adolf Hitler and, from becoming Adolf Hitler, and you just shoot him in his baby crib. Motherfucker, you could have adopted him and taught him some shit, but you just fucking kill him as a baby? Come on, man! Why? PS, P.S. You guys, listen. I understand Dr. Jetto was using the whisper technique. You know the whisper technique where you whisper in a baby's ear a bunch of evil fucking shit, like a bunch of evil racist shit, so that you program them to be racist. I get it, man. But come on, man. 18 years, that's enough time. That's enough time. Adopt this motherfucker.